Yeah. Hey everybody. Woohoo, what day is it? You shout it out to whoever can hear you. Say it. Fear Buster Friday. Yes, it's officially fall. These are my yoga gloves, but I must wear fingerless gloves in the house when it's this chilly, even if we're having an Indian summer. Um, it's still chilly in my old stone farmhouse. So I'm here at the computer and I have to wear my fingerless gloves because my hands are so chilly. So yes, officially fall. All right. Well, Fearbuster Friday. Woohoo! What happens on Fearbuster Friday? I'm your Fearbuster Mama coach, Lydia, and I get on here and encourage you all to really live in freedom, faith, fun, not the other thing, which is the fear, the doubt, the worry. So we fear bust all that. And today I'm being inspired to read from this lovely book that one of my clients got me. Thank you, Rachel. I often read from this daily and also share it in Fearbuster Live because there's so many great nuggets. They're all great nuggets in here. 365 Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. It's like a diary. You can just pick your day and read, and it always seems like it's the perfect thing that I need to hear on whatever day it is that I'm reading it. So for today, which happens to be the 25th of October, it says, I realize the presence of God. Expectancy speeds progress. Therefore, I live in a continual state of expectancy. No matter how much I am experiencing today, I expect greater good tomorrow. I expect to meet new friends. I expect to meet new and wonderful experiences. I know that when I live in harmony with the divine presence in and around me, I will be protected by its power. No harm can come to me when I know that God is at the center of everything. There is an inexhaustible reservoir of life, of imagination, energy, and will flowing through me into action. Divine power exists everywhere and takes form for me through my ideas, my faith. Oh, that's the end of the sentence. Today and every day, I expect good. I anticipate meeting new friends. I joyously anticipate contacting new situations that will increase my livingness. My life is an adventure. Woohoo! I know that wonderful things are going to happen to me. I know that everything I do will turn into good for me and for others. Something within me today sings aloud as I marvel at the limitless opportunities for my self expression. My real self is God, the eternal, perfect self, the one undivided self. There could not be a greater wholeness or a more complete oneness. It would be impossible for me to have any more faith than I now possess. I realize the perfect presence of God in me. Boom! All right, if that's not a fear buster move, I don't know what is. So it's not only expecting the good, that even more good for tomorrow than you're having today, but it's also recognizing that you are one with that spirit, that God. And really, even if you don't feel in this moment that you are one your spirit and God, and even if you don't feel that, like it said, that you can't, let me just get this out again. It says, it would be impossible for me to have any more faith than I now possess. Sometimes we think to ourselves, gosh, I just need more faith. faith. I know my faith is lacking right now. And if that's you, you want to put on that attitude like that's not the case. Like you just want to put on that attitude like, no, right now I couldn't possibly have more faith, that it is just so big that's how big it is, and therefore it's going to happen because I have this huge faith. I couldn't possibly have any more. So even if you're not feeling, even if you're feeling a lack, you want to put on that attitude of abundance, that attitude of, it's here right now. And not only am I expecting it, it's actually right here. And I'm going to receive even more of it tomorrow. And so how do we put this into practice, like really practically? And this is what I teach my clients. Is you if you ask yourself a question such as, what if I knew it was all working out right now, or that it all worked out right now, whatever the situation or problem is, whatever the limiting belief is, what if it was all worked out already? Because I truly believe that it is working out, and it has already worked out. We just don't always recognize what it is that it has been worked out, because we don't necessarily, and in this moment, have the answers. But the answers are certainly there. We just don't see them right now sometimes. So ask yourself that question. What if it all has already worked out? And then imagine that it has, and know by faith that there is an answer. It's already there, and therefore if the answer is already there, it already has worked out. And now the next thing that's practical to ask is, what would I be doing? Because if I truly knew inside and had that faith and knew that it was all worked out, I would take a step in confidence. All right. So ask yourself, what step can I take in confidence? And that is really the gist of what I want to bring to you today. And as you're telling yourself to take that step in confidence, know that, yeah, it's super rigorous sometimes, especially without help. And so I want to encourage you to find that guide, that mentor who's been there before, who's experienced, who cares about you, who believes in you, and not just believes in you, but believes in the spirit breathing you, that that part of you is way more than any circumstance, situation, or condition that you're facing, and that person believes in possibilities, okay? Not just, oh, yeah, I think you can do this, but that they believe in possibilities, not just realities, that the possibilities can become the realities, that they already are there. So it's sort of like the difference between being realistic and being a possibilitarian. And to me, it's being even more than optimistic. Many of you know I'm the president of the Daniel Boone Optimist Club, and we always are talking about optimism. To me, it's like optimism squared. Okay, so it's not being realistic; it's being a possibilitarian. Like, looking at those possibilities and knowing that they can be and are our reality. All right, so you got this. Bravo. Give yourselves a hand or a pat on the back. And if you're looking for that special mentor or coach, let's have a conversation and see if we could work well together, if we resonate with each other. If you're looking for homeschool help and you either are a homeschool family or want to become one, That's wonderful, and that's part of what I do. So wonderful. Also, tutoring, if you're looking for a tutor for your children, or entrepreneurship for your family. I'm your entrepreneurship coach. I'm your fear buster mama coach. So reach out to me and I'll love to support you. And remember to go out there and what? Learn your way. And remember to make every day a fear buster day. Bye for now.